Here it is at CREC, a lovely, lovely day. We're looking at temperatures in the upper 70s right now, which is so much nicer than the last video when we were in the 95 zone. But one of the things we were going to discuss today is some of these wonderful foliage plants that are in the program. And I'm standing right in front of these Caladiums. There are 4 of them here in shade, 3 are from classic Caladiums, and the 4th one is from Proven Winners. This ballet slippers has a really nice color combination going on in the foliage. Crystal Moon, a little more compact variety, also very good. Lemon Blush, I love Lemon Blush. And finally Snow Flurry, which is a heart-to-heart Proven Winners selection. So all of these are good, and they really do well in the heat. So in the past few weeks they've been prospering quite well. And there's one Caladium in sun that we're testing this year from Proven Winners. This is the Heart to Heart series Explosion. That's with an X, not an EX. And it's got this wonderful color combination, and it's performing pretty well in sun. Usually the Caladiums do a little better in shade, but this one's doing just fine. So one of the wonderful groups that we have in the program this year are these Papyrus, or Papyrus if you prefer. And we've had several different forms of these plants over the years. Here's Prince Tut, which is a nice, compact, very showy and wonderful blooming plant. It has this height at about 4 feet, which is really a nice size, used in containers and so forth. Here's a new one. This is Baby Moses, and this is from Kienzler. That's from Proven Winners, but this one was from Kienzler, North America. A very different structural effect, another compact variety, but a really, really strong performer.
All right, and our third Papyrus is this Queen Tut variety. It is very compact. You can see it's only about 3 foot tall, but it really fills out this container well, and I think this would make an excellent addition to a large container in the middle of the planter.
And here's something very different. This is a plant called Homocladium, and it's entered by Kienzler, but it's foliage. It's just this really interesting structural array of tissue coming out of the center of the plant. A wonderful idea for combinations. So you could put this in with a lot of flowering material, and there's your vertical structural piece. A really nice combination plant or standalone plant is this Tradescantia Purple Queen from Proven Winners. And it started out mainly as foliage, but now it's starting to really ramp up on bloom. So it's kind of a neat contrast between the light pink flower and the darker purple foliage. But a strong, durable plant, been through a number of storms, absolutely no issues with it whatsoever.
All right, so I wanted to highlight these Rex Begonias from Ball Ingenuity. They're in the Jurassic Rex series, and I did kind of touch on them in our first video this season, but these are such great foliage plants. They would look great by themselves, as you can see. They would look awesome in a container with maybe some impatiens or some patience, or maybe a different kind of begonia. And honestly, we have 12 here in the series, and there's every color you could imagine. Gray, gray and pink, gray and green. There's a really awesome purple one as well, and a really great like lightish pink one too. And I'll take a little B-roll footage for you all so you can see the whole lineup coming in.
We also have 2 Juncus in the program this year. This is a Blue Mohawk from Proven Winners, which is a really nice upright form with that blue coloration to the foliage. And this one over here, Curly Whirly, is actually really neat. And both of these are really wetland plants by nature. So if you're putting these in containers, you want to make sure you keep the moisture levels up. Another great entry from Proven Winners is this Muhlenbeckia, Big Leaf. And it does have a bigger leaf than most Mule and Beckias I've seen before. But it's got this wonderful dark green foliage to it, and it makes a wonderful spiller for container use.